Hey guys, it's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. So you guys know I talk about true crime and dark stories, but I wanted to switch up today's video and talk about something way more important that's going on here in East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, and other areas of the country. So as we all know, Hurricane Helene has just came through the country. It caused extreme damage to a lot of areas, especially here in East Tennessee near Erwin, around Damascus area, Western North Carolina, all of these areas. It destructed homes, roads, highways, pretty much everything in its path. Emergency crews had to rescue people. It has been just so crazy and mind-blowing that this happened here in our area. Power companies reported hundreds of thousands of people without power, and that is extreme. We have never had anything ever like this happen. You know, we got emails and alerts, things coming to our phones that flooding was going to happen, but the level of destruction this did, I don't think anybody's seen this coming. That's why a lot of people were trapped in their homes, why they couldn't evacuate, just because it happened so fast. I myself didn't have power for 4 days. I have never experienced something like that. I've never seen a power outage lasts that long where I live. People still don't have power to this day. They don't have water. They are literally stranded in like all these wooded areas. So one of the most serious incidences that I can think of that's happened has been in Unicoi, Tennessee with the hospital. This hospital was literally engulfed in water. There were over 50 staff and patients on the top that had to be rescued because they literally couldn't go anywhere. Virginia State Police had to come in, rescue them off the roof of the hospital.
In Unicoi County, dozens of people are trapped on the roof of the Unicoi County Hospital.
I noticed the water beginning to rise and come into the parking lot of the hospital.
Patients and staff are currently trapped on a hospital roof due to flooding caused by Tropical Storm Helene.
I was so distraught, and I knew that they weren't going to get them out. And I was just making phone call after phone call after phone call.
So Interstate 26, that is in between the Nolichucky River, both sides of the interstate flooded. This water totally engulfed the entire road, and the road collapsed. You can't even get through there. They have it totally closed. The road by Maggie Valley going to Cherokee, North Carolina is closed. You got Boone, North Carolina, Chimney Rock, Blowing Rock. All of these areas are just flooded and devastated. This hurricane has changed geographical regions of the whole area. It's so sad. There's a local business in Erwin, Tennessee that's called Impact Plastics. They got flooded so quick. There was workers trying to get out. They actually tried to leave in a truck. It tipped over and they went into the river. There's still people missing from there. There was bodies recovered. It has just been a disaster to have this happen in this area. People couldn't leave Asheville, North Carolina because literally in minutes, the whole city was flooded. And what's crazy about it is these areas are so elevated and so high up, it just don't even seem right to even flood because they're not even in a flood zone. It's crazy. Thankfully, there's a lot of people helping out. There's semi-trucks coming in, bringing supplies in. There's helicopters because a lot of places you can't even access. They're so flooded and no roads. They have to have helicopters bring in insulin, water, supplies. So if you can donate anything to these areas, they would be so appreciative. It's going to take literally years to rebuild these communities, and everybody that has dealt with this destruction is in my prayers.
There was time to escape.
Why'd you make us work that day? We shouldn't have worked. We shouldn't have been there. None of us should have been there.
Some of the employees were swept away in the flooding 1 week ago during Helene.
I'm on the air this afternoon with breaking news we're following from Unicoi County, where patients and staff are currently trapped on a hospital roof due to flooding caused by Tropical Storm Helene.
In Unicoi County, dozens of people are trapped on the roof of the Unicoi County Hospital.
I noticed the water beginning to rise and come into the parking lot of the hospital. I was so distraught, and I knew that they weren't going to get them out. And I was just making phone call after phone call after phone call.
I wanted to use my channel to bring awareness to this disaster that's just recently happened in our area. Make sure you guys check my next video when we're back to the crime content. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.